Welcome back to another episode of the Brothers Sports Podcast. This is episode
Yep.
26 here with Ryland.
Yeah, what's up, everyone?
So playoffs are about to start. We got the play-in tournament going on right now. So who do you think will, by the end of the night tonight, will get the 8th seed in the East and the West?
Okay, who I think it's going to be a close match between the Grizzlies and the Mavs.
I think
But
so.
I think the Mavs have the advantage when it comes to their bench depth because their bench is solid. They have
Their
a solid
bench is
bench.
definitely one of the best in the league, I think.
Oh yeah, easily. But I think for the West, I think the Mavs are going to get it. It'll be a close game,
It'll be
but
close.
the Mavs. And then for the East, I got the Heat because
Okay.
the Hawks are kind of washed. Not gonna lie, they're only good players Trae Young.
Yeah. See, the
Kind of
Hawks
wasting his talent.
lost to the Magic in the first play-in
Yeah.
game. So
Yeah.
now they're
And the Heat
playing
are better.
against
The Heat are better than the Magic,
Oh yeah.
even without Butler.
Yeah.
With Bam and Hero,
The Heat was the 10th seed, but Butler didn't play for a while, so they didn't have their main player for a while. And then they got some new additions, so they had to get them, like Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins and stuff, get them filling in and get them chemistry down and
he's
stuff.
on their team.
Yeah.
I forget he's not on the Warriors anymore.
I know, it's weird.
That is weird.
I think I'll agree with you. I think the Grizzlies and the Mavs will be close. But is Jaw playing or no?
Let me check real quick. I'm not sure.
I think if Jaw plays,
If Ja plays, then it'll be
really close. And I know AD's playing tonight, and then I think it depends on if Jaw plays and if Klay Thompson plays like Klay Thompson can.
It's showing he is.
He is. So I think if Jaw plays, the Grizzlies will obviously have a better chance, but it depends if Klay Thompson plays like he did against their last game. Him and AD both had like
or if AD plays good. Because AD against the Lakers, he got shut down.
Yeah, that's just because the Lakers know how to defend bigs, though.
Yeah. That's a good thing, though, because we're not going to have to worry about Jokic and stuff in the playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
Because we know how to defend them.
And their coach just got fired, so I don't see them getting very far. Yeah. It took 3 years in getting rid of AD to be able to guard Jokic. Which sounds weird as crap, but
getting rid of our big to be able to guard a big.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right, but it's true.
Exactly what happened.
It's crazy. But I don't think the Heat versus the Hawks are going to be close because now it is started, right?
Yeah, as of right now, I can tell you the score.
Right now, it's 86-77.
86-77 with the Heat on top and 11 minutes left on the fourth. So, yeah, I think the Heat definitely got it. It's a 6-point game now after I just said that, but
obviously we'll see.
I think
you never know. Trae Young could be the GOAT. And
he's 3 for 14 right now, so
never mind.
He's 28% from the field, so no, he's 21% from the field. I'm sorry. But he's got 7 free throws. So he's still got 14 points, but it's not looking good.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If Trae Young was consistent this game, I'd say Hawks would be almost there.
You got 5 Heat players in double figures right now.
Yeah, the Heat are winning. They're not going to slow down now.
No, I think the Heat are going to beat the 8th seed. They'll play the Cavs. I hate to say it, but, I like the Heat, but Cavs obviously will win that series.
Both the 8 seeds are going to get kicked off. They're going to put the West. They're going to be playing OKC.
OKC. So I think the Mavs will play OKC. So we'll just go ahead. We'll just go ahead and say how we think. Kind of merging into the next topic. Who do you think will be in the finals? But don't go all the way to the finals. Just say who you think will go to the conference finals. So we'll play out how the playoffs will go. So we think OKC will beat the 8th seed. We're thinking the Mavs. Okay.
Yeah. So OKC, and then the Mavs for obviously Ramon, And then let's see the Rockets versus Golden State.
I think the
I think
Rockets will win
Rockets,
that.
they have more depth on their roster. Then Lakers versus Timberwolves. I
I
say
think Lakers in
in-
5, probably 4,
Lakers in
but
5,
5.
4. Yeah, especially because Luka owns the Timberwolves. And then the Nuggets versus the Clippers. Not gonna lie, the Clippers have shown a lot this season. They have popped off.
And the Nuggets just lost their coach, but
It'll be close.
They
It'll
still
be a
have
close
Jokic
series,
and Jamal Murray's coming back from an injury. I think the Nuggets. I'll take the Nuggets in that series over the Clippers.
It'll be close though.
It will be close. It might go
Kawhi,
to.
he's been playing really good recently.
It might go to at least 6 games, maybe 7.
Yeah,
But I think the Nuggets will come out on that series.
yeah, I'd say. But it'll be close, I think, just because of how much Denver has lost with their coach and all that. It's rough.
If that's the case, it'd probably be OKC versus Rockets. No, it'd be OKC versus
I don't have a bracket. So
Nuggets. I believe it's OKC versus Nuggets in the second round. If that's the case,
would they play the 4th seed?
I believe because they play the 8th seed, so then they would play the next lowest seed. I believe is how that goes.
Let me try to.
See, the second round gets confusing for me, but I think that's how it goes. Is because OKC plays the worst seed, and then they play the second worst seed, and they play the worst seed after whoever's left.
I got. Well, hold up. Is this? Yeah, playing tournament. Okay. This is. I can barely see the teams. This bracket is terrible. I can't see. They make brackets they've made them like so weird. Like this year, it looks weird. I'm trying to, because everything's all white. I can't see. I can't tell from here. But I think it would be the Nuggets versus Rockets.
I thought it would be OKC versus Nuggets because they're the worst seed out of that's left.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But round.
I think it would be OKC versus Nuggets if that's the case, or OKC versus Rockets. Either way, I think OKC will win against the Nuggets or the Rockets, and then the Lakers, whether they play the Rockets or the Nuggets, the Lakers will win. So I think it'll probably be if as long as the OKC doesn't play Lakers in the conference. I mean, before the conference finals, I think it'll be Lakers and OKC in the conference finals.
Yeah.
So we won't say who's in the finals yet. So on the East side, I think Cavs will beat the Heat. And then the Celtics will beat the Magic.
Yeah. Celtics are going to sweep the Magic easy.
And then the Knicks will play the Pistons. I think the Knicks will come out on that.
And then
Pacers versus the Bucks. Milwaukee. That would be. That'll be good. I'd have to say Bucks on that.
It'll be close, I'd say.
I'd have to say Bucks.
But just because of Giannis will be a problem for the Pacers.
Yeah. If we could get Cavs versus Celtics in the conference finals, I think that's where it'll be. Because I followed NBA playoff brackets for years, but I cannot remember how the second round is split up on who plays who. I can't remember.
Let me try to play a bracket second round. Here, hold on.
I cannot remember.
Okay. Hold up. I got it. Okay, so it would be the winner of so Nuggets versus Clippers. If the Nuggets win, they would play OKC.
That's what I thought, because they would be the worst seed at that point.
And then say if the Rockets win, the Lakers will play the Rockets in second round.
So that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Cavs. Okay, sorry, it's being glitchy. Crap. I'm on ESPN's website.
So the Cavs will play the Pistons. I mean, play the Heat, we're
Bucks.
saying. We'll say the Cavs play the Heat in the first round.
Yeah.
Because they're going to beat
And
AC,
if
we
they
think.
win, and then they're gonna win.
Yeah,
and
the
it'll
Cavs
be
will
up
win.
to- I'd
And
say
then this-
Bucks. So it'd be Cavs Bucks second round.
Cavs, Bucks. So Celtics, we say, will beat the Magic, probably.
It would be probably Knicks versus Celtics.
Knicks, Celtics. So
for
I think
second.
Celtics would win that. So they go to conference finals. And then Cavaliers would beat the Bucks to go to the conference finals then.
Yeah.
It'd be Celtics and Cavs and conference finals. So we have the
And
Lakers and OKC in the conference West, and then we have Cavs and Celtics in the East.
Yeah, I think
Who's going to
Lakers-
the finals out of those four teams, Rylan? In your opinion?
I think Lakers for the West, just because they have Luka. Luka by himself almost.
Well, we beat OKC. We lost to OKC the very next game, but Luka got ejected for talking to a fan
Yeah, and then the ref got all.
because
Butthurt
Luka hit a
because-
shot that put the Lakers up by 1 point, and then Luka got ejected, and then the Lakers would lose that game.
That's when the Thunder started going on that run.
Yes.
Right after Luka got ejected.
So even though Shea was getting his crappy foul calls, AR didn't even touch him, he got fouled.
Yeah.
The Lakers were still winning before Luka got ejected. So if Luka would not have got ejected, I think the Lakers
They
would have
would've
won
won
that game. So
Mhm.
I think
Would have had more
Shannon
scoring
Sharp
options.
said it best: KFC, UFC, OKC, KFC, UFC, whatever. Lakers 5. That's what I think. So
I think it'll be a close series, but it depends. It's between 5 and 6 games. I think Lakers will win.
I think the Lakers could beat OKC in 5. I think. Because OKC is a good team, but we do have Luka now. As long as the Lakers
Plus, we have LeBron going into the playoffs.
playoff LeBron
LeBron
mode
doesn't-
activated.
Like he doesn't fool around in the playoffs.
No.
He's the GOAT.
Minus 2011. Minus 2011, that was just his first finals running crap. Like playoffs, though, he was good. Just the finals that year. But other than that,
That was the Heat's first final. That was their first year together.
Yeah. So LeBron was just nervous. It wasn't LeBron's first finals. He had 2007, but
Yeah, it was his
2007
second,
doesn't
but
really
no.
count because he had
I mean, at
LeBron.
prime, Tim Duncan. and
Yeah,
the
Manu
whole
Ginobili,
Spurs
Tony
dynasty.
Parker,
Just that whole Spurs dynasty against LeBron and who else?
Ilgauskas,
Oh, whoa!
Anderson Varejao. I don't
Oh,
even know if
LeBron didn't
Anderson
play
Varejao was there then. It might have just been
I don't know.
Ilgauskas or whatever crap his name is. Mo Williams, maybe. I don't even know.
With the Z, I remember.
Yeah,
Too.
that was Ilgauskas. His name
Yeah,
started with a Z. I can't
yeah.
remember
I
his
wasn't
first name.
sure.
But anyway,
that was the Cavs' second best player, and
yeah,
he averaged like 12.
not good.
And LeBron, he didn't play good that series either. He shot terribly, but he did lead the whole finals in scoring.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But so you're saying not Celtics. You're saying Lakers beat OKC.
Yep.
And you say the Cavs beat out Celtics.
Cavs beat Celtics. The thing is, it would be cool to see a Lakers Celtics finals too. But I want to see the Cavs play more. I want to see LeBron go against his old team.
Well, that and we just like the Cavs in general. Like we like the
Yeah, the
Lakers and we
Cavs-
like the Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs are just an amazing team. I mean, crap, they have, 2-15 streaks this year?
Is it 2 or is it 3?
It was 2, I think. I don't know. They won so
They won
much.
so many games.
They just started to lose at the end because they were resting their players
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, OKC had the best record in the NBA, but that's because the Cavs were resting and, just getting ready for playoffs.
Yeah, there's no point in playing your players if you're automatically locked into the playoffs anyways, and you're already locked into the number 1 seed in general. So what's the point? in playing your
OKC
players?
did. They played all their
know.
starters. And like,
Oh, yeah.
the Lakers have the same record as the Nuggets, the Clippers, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's the thing. I've
But
seen
the
someone say,
Lakers
like,
sat the entire starters that last game, so technically probably would have won that game against
Oh,
the
we would have easily won
Trailblazers.
Did you see,
They
like,
probably would have been one
honestly,
up on everybody.
the Trailblazers
Flawless.
started going off in the fourth. It was close all game, but the Trailblazers started going off in the fourth from like 3 and stuff, and then it was put away.
Our best player on that court at all that night was Connect.
And the second was like Bronny.
Yeah.
Not scoring wise, but everything else, Bronny.
Yeah.
But we would have destroyed.
So we both agree that Cavs and Lakers in the finals.
It'll be close, I'd say, because the way the Cavs are.
Who's winning?
I want to say Lakers. I want to see LeBron get his 5th.
Do you believe that the Lakers could beat the Cavs?
They don't have AD anymore,
right?
We've already proven
Jared Allen can't put nuts in AD's mouth again.
Yeah, we've already proven though we can guard bigs.
Mm-hmm.
Guard Sabonis without AD. Guarded Jokic without AD.
Guarded AD without AD.
AD without AD. Like, we can guard bigs without.
But to be fair, the Cavs do have 2 bigs.
They do, and they're probably going to play the big. Like, they're going to play both Mobley and Allen at the same time,
which they usually
majority of the game. Yeah, majority of the game, which will be a trouble. Plus, with Donovan Mitchell and Garrett Garden scoring, but Luka and Bron can outscore Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell,
and we got AR,
and we have AR. That's 60 points at least, because there's only 3 people in the league averaging 20 and 5 at the same time, and they're all 3 on the Lakers.
Yeah,
Austin Reeves, Luka, and LeBron.
Yeah,
and LeBron's going to be healthy. Luka will be healthy, and they are.
Yeah, they've had over a week off. We haven't watched a game in over a week. It's hard to believe that. I've missed it so much.
I'm like, hurry up.
Tomorrow
we can watch the game.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, man, I wish the Lakers would play already.
What time do they play tomorrow?
Probably like 10 or so.
8:30. Crap.
What?
I got a corporate calling tomorrow.
Tell them to postpone it to Sunday.
See if I can do it a little earlier.
Yeah, I'd try to do it earlier if you can. I want to watch that first game.
I do too.
Oh, but I do think I think it'll be a close series between the Lakers and the Cavs.
I do too. But
it might be pushed to 7 games.
I
never
I think the Lakers will come out on top because LeBron's experience in finals, obviously. Luka has experience in the finals now. He's there last year.
No one on that Cavs roster has experience. Well, Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, but he doesn't play because he's washed. He did 20 rebounds the other night, though. But
that going.
But other than that was just because they rested their whole
veteran. I think they only have 1 veteran on their team. The rest are young guys.
Cavs are a very, very good team, but the Lakers have Luka now.
For example, what happened with the Heat versus the Thunder? The Thunder was a very, very good team, but the Heat's experience with the finals overcame OKC.
Yeah.
So I think that's exactly what will happen with the Lakers.
So. I say Lakers in 6.
I'd say 6.
Maybe 7, but I don't think so. 7. I think
6 to 7. Around 6 to 7. We're not going to beat them in 5 games. The Cavs are too talented.
No, I don't think we'll beat them in 5 games, especially with the Cavs having 2 games up front, home court advantage, because they have a better record. So it's going to be in Cleveland, then in LA, then in LA. So then alternate from there. Cleveland, LA, whatever. But I think the Cavs get one of those. At home,
they're gonna
one of the first 2 games. I say they probably get the second game. The Lakers get the first game in Cleveland, and then Lakers get both games in LA.
Well, I don't know. Last time LeBron was in the finals, he was in Cleveland. You know what happened in Cleveland?
Technically, LeBron in Cleveland. I mean, people love him there because he did win him that chip. So it's not like the first time he left Cleveland. People boo him and crap. People cheer him there. So technically, he feels at home there too.
He has home court advantage.
Either way, he would have home court advantage.
It was his home at one point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he does have a house there, so
Yeah, he still has a house in Cleveland.
imagine him pulling up in a Cavs jersey. He's like, he just leaves the Lakers.
So I say Lakers in 6 to beat the Cavs for
say-
LeBron's 5th ring and
I'd say
Luka's first.
5. I can't wait for Luke. And then Luke is probably going to win Finals MVP.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, NBA fans are going to have a time with
It doesn't
that,
matter what MJ fans say.
Yeah, that 5th ring is going to automatically put LeBron as the GOAT.
I mean, he's already.
If you don't think, I mean, he's already the GOAT, I think. But, other people, obviously.
Yeah.
But people have said it. I think even Shaq has said, like, if he gets his 5th ring, he's the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
And-
But I mean, people still make excuses for MJ. That's just what they do.
but if LeBron wins his finals, he'll be 5-7 in the finals. I think.
He's
5-6. 5-6.
He's been to
'Cause he
10.
Been to 10
And won
4
4.
last 6.
Yeah.
He'll be 5-6. That's a 7%.
Yeah, like
Win rate in the
sure, that's
finals?
not great for the finals, but the fact that he made it to the finals, this will be
That's the
his
thing.
11th
8
finals.
straight. He made it to 8
MJ
straight
only made
finals
it to
behind-
6, and he needed Scottie Pippen's help.
Exactly.
He even get out of the
LeBron did
first
it with-
round.
LeBron did it with 2 different teams at the time. 8 straight with 2 different teams.
Yeah.
He had to go through different systems.
And he went when
It was
he
just-
in 2007 when he had a trash hunting team, and then he carried a trash hunting team again in 2018 that had no business being in the finals.
Like that song says, LeBron was wide open and J.R. Smith threw the game.
Oh my gosh! So Lakers in 6 to beat the Cavs for the finals. So Lakers
I just
win.
think,
2025
obviously,
finals.
the Cavs are, obviously a more talented team, but we have more experience.
Do you think if the Lakers win the finals and LeBron gets his 5th ring, will LeBron retire? Want to win?
Oh, I don't want him to,
I don't either.
but I'd say probably.
You think so?
I don't know, because he says he just wants to play until, obviously, he doesn't want to play till the gas runs out.
Yeah, but he said at the beginning of last year he still had plenty of gas left in the tank.
But right now, I don't know, man. I'd say he would want to retire off a ring. Like, no one's really ever done that.
They have, but
They have,
like,
but I'm saying, like, really,
nobody
like, not-
good.
and no one like good. Like, say someone good. No
Like,
one's done that.
Kobe didn't do it. Dirk didn't do it. Dwayne Wade didn't do it.
Yeah,
players like that.
greats, they haven't done it. But
Tim
obviously,
Duncan
older
did.
players.
Like some players have, like just washed role players. Not, I won't say washed, but role players.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't want him to, but I'd say he will.
It's tough because,
Or he might play one more season after that.
I think
Just to
he'd
play.
at least play one more just to get that record. Because I don't think anybody's ever played 23 seasons.
No. Vince
22
Carter and LeBron are tied.
yeah, 2. 22. That's what I thought.
And the oldest player to play the game was 43. It was some guy on the
LeBron
Heat.
could easily play till he's at least 45.
50, at least 50.
I'd say definitely at least 45. He's got.
Oh yeah.
Looking at him the way he's playing now, he's got at least
He was
5 more
fifth-
years.
Before he got injured, he was 5th in the MVP. If he wouldn't have gotten injured, he would have been higher up.
Yeah.
4th probably.
I'd say if he wins his 5th ring, I don't think he will retire. I don't think he will.
I know what I do know. It automatically consume. He's the GOAT then.
Oh, 100%. He's already 100%
Automatically.
the GOAT, but yeah.
Yeah, but that just officially announces he's the GOAT. Winning a ring at 40 years old, being the second option on the team. He's probably going to average
Arguably
like,
the
I say,
first, sometimes,
Yeah. I'm going to say he's averaging like 30, in this finals. I'm saying. Then Luka obviously going to average probably around 30. AR 20. And then, whatever our bench does.
What I'm hoping is AR doesn't let it get to him. The nerves
Yeah.
of being in the playoffs.
Obviously, it'll be his first finals.
Yeah. So I hope
And he hasn't. He's only played in 2 playoff series.
and they lost
Really?
both of those to the Nuggets.
Yep. So I feel like I don't think it lets pressure get to him.
He's stepped
I don't
up a
think
lot
so.
this year,
He really has.
especially since
He's-
AD got traded. So
Yeah, he's averaging 5 more points than he did. I'm pretty sure. Last year, he's averaging 20 right now. Last year, I think he averaged 15.
yeah, so he's doing good. It says the Heat only lead the Hawks by 1 point with 3 minutes left.
The crap? Really? I was gonna say Trae Young's about to pop off.
Yeah, it's 99-98 with 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and
Hawks
30
take
seconds.
lead in fourth. Yeah, I just seen that.
Crap.
Young nails Trae with 7 minutes and 36 seconds left.
Trae Young has
Huh.
hit 2 threes since then. I'm not
Trae
impressed.
Young's a 4.
Heat are up by 3
Young's
right
up
now
by 4.
with 2 minutes left. So. I still say Heat.
wins.
Now they're up by 1 again. I still say Heat. For the
Now they're
AC.
down.
Are they down?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Jaw is playing. I just seen the
Yeah,
notification.
he is.
Okay, but
I seen on the matchup thing it showed Jaw
now they're up 3 again.
on like the. Yeah, it'll probably keep doing that.
So just to we gotta wrap this up. Lakers beat Cavs in at
I
least
say 5
six,
or 6
6 to 7 games. I say 6. Lakers in 6 against Cavs to win. LeBron's 5th ring. Lucas first. AR's first. LeBron will not retire after getting his 5th ring, or even if they
I'd say
for
he
some
wants to
reason
kinda-
don't get the ring, LeBron still will not retire. But I think Lakers will get that ring. They will get LeBron's 5th
but
ring, and
we'll have a time
LeBron
with
will
him having 7
not
time losses.
retire. He will not retire. He'll come back next year.
Yeah, he has at least 2 more years in him.
I mean,
That's at least.
he did sign a 2-year contract. I know he doesn't have to fulfill
No,
that.
he actually didn't. What he said he was doing, he was going to like cut off half that contract to get another like star player onto the Lakers or get better players onto the Lakers. He cut his contract in half, so he's not getting obviously the amount of money.
Right, but he's still in that 2-year for
Yeah.
just less money.
But he cut his contract in half or a little more just to help the Lakers out. Obviously, he doesn't need money. He's a billionaire.
Yeah. He's got a Barbie now.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy.
I
the
thought about
Barbie.
getting that. I was like, should I buy a Barbie because of LeBron? I was like, yeah, probably.
I don't know how long will it be around.
Right, and
You never know.
he's
It
the
could be a
first
limited-
athlete ever to get a Ken doll.
La Barbie.
All right, so just to wrap it up. Lakers in 6 versus the Cavs. LeBron wins 5th, does not retire, comes back next year. Luka signs with the Lakers again at the end of the season to come back next year.
Possibly.
I think Luka will win Finals MVP, but LeBron might.
It's possible. It's possible.
I think
The
Luka
NBA might
probably
give it to
will.
him just because.
Yeah, I think Luka will probably win Finals MVP. Luka will resign with the Lakers next
Yeah,
year.
no. I just seen a thing on Instagram. Hold on, let me find it. Breaking news. It said Luka said he was going to sign an extension with the Lakers.
Really?
Yeah, I just seen it on Instagram
Is it
before we
real?
started recording.
Is it real?
It's by Hoops Alert. They don't say any fake news or anything. They say
yeah.
actual real news.
Yeah.
But
People kept
Luka
saying
will-
like, "Oh, he's not going to stay. He's going to leave."
He's happy with the Lakers.
He's happy and he's loyal. He
Oh,
was
that
never
first-
going to leave the Mavs, man.
He's a loyal player. He's not going to be. He'll be like how
KD.
Kobe
He's not
was to
KD.
play. Yeah, he's not Katie. He's not Shaq at the end of his career either, getting traded left and right.
Jack was just the NBA hoe at that point, just passed around everywhere.
The Suns, the Cavs, the Celtics. It was rough.
Everywhere.
He's one of the only players with the rainbow of NBA teams.
Dennis Schroeder's one too.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder and Shaq are like the only.
And Dennis Schroeder got traded 3 times in like a week, and he's like, "I'm done."
Yeah.
that was earlier this year. He's like, "Nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done."
I'm done. That's rough.
The Warriors got him. The Warriors got him, and then a month later they traded him. Then
I remember
trade,
when-
and then like he got
I think
traded
it
2
was-
times in a day.
I remember that.
We covered it, and then he said, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. Nobody wants me. I'm trash.
tired of this crap. He was trash.
He started out the
sucked
year
a
in
lot.
Brooklyn, and then he went to the Warriors, and then he got traded
you
3 different times.
Trade.
Yeah.
Getting passed around like your mom.
Like your mom.
But that's all. We're gonna go ahead and get this episode wrapped up.
Yeah.
But I'd say Lakers in 6 or 7, and LeBron will get his 5th. Luke could get his 1st, and I feel like that might continue if we keep the same roster. Or obviously we're gonna have more players because LeBron is doing that split for his contract.
Yeah.
We're gonna have probably a pretty decent bench player, or a few. It depends who we trade out, but we don't know now because Rob Pelinka, he's obviously
promoted.
he got promoted. So,
but I don't know if he's still GM or if he's GM and president of basketball operations.
I want him to just be president. I'm fine with him being president, but
he's an awful GM. Awful.
Yeah, he didn't even call the Luka trade.
Nico he got lucky on that. He got the credit for it.
Is the greatest Lakers GM in history.
Because we're
gonna put a Nico jersey in the Lakers
statue.
GM.
He's gonna get a statue.
He's gonna get a statue and his jersey retired because he's the greatest GM in Lakers history.
All right,
we can go ahead and shut up.
But just want to double down. LeBron will not retire at the end of this year. But
if he does, then sue us.
Sue us. I'll sue him.
Sue LeBron for retiring.
Yeah, robbing me of content. Yeah, entertainment.
We need LeBron for content on this podcast
and entertainment in my life.
Like I'm pretty sure half are literally. I don't know who. Are we gonna watch Wemby after?
No, we'll watch Luka.
Luka, yeah. But Wemby. No, since he's injured. Wemby to the Lakers. I would love that.
People saying Jokic to the Lakers next year.
Either one.
No way. Either one. Neither one will come to the Lakers. But
yeah, neither one. I wish though.
Let's see here. Heat up by 2 with 11 seconds left.
Yep, he won. But we'll go ahead and shut up.
Yeah.
Get rid of this episode. Hope you guys have a good day, night, whenever you listen to this. Lakers in 5, by the way. You Celtics fans or OKC fans, Timberwolves fans. Oh, Timberwolves fans right now.
Timberwolves, I'm sorry. Lakers in 4, maybe 5. I do like Ant. I like Ant. But Lakers in 4, maybe 5. But Lakers, man. I'm sorry, Wolves.
Yeah, Lakers are winning. I'm sorry, Wolves, but Lakers are winning by 5 or 4. It's going to be a sweep, maybe.
Maybe.
But, yeah.
Maybe.
Most likely.
But, yeah, we appreciate you guys. That's about it. We don't have any really socials except Instagram. But if you like gaming, listen to our game podcast, Your Brothers Gaming, in the description or wherever you're listening.
Everything's normally in the description.
If you want to help us out, again, you don't have listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you can. We didn't really mention it on here, but just if you want to help us out, listen to us on those 2. You can listen to us on other
ads
ones.
Have been canceled and stuff like that. So they're recommending Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So go ahead and listen to us on those if you want to help us out.
Yep. But we appreciate you guys. We'll catch you next week.